And we're in.
Hey. What's up, everybody?
What's up?
What's going on, gang? Heroes and villains. Thank you for joining us once again, or maybe for the very first time, this episode of the Umbra Initiative. A show where we play some mutants and masterminds and try and stay alive, try and save the world, try and get their girl. What is that? Was that a thing? That was in the 2000s,
I mean,
right? They said that?
Last episode, definitely.
Oh, she got.
Yeah, she got.
Well, she got saved.
That too.
I saw the poll says Barrett's gone forever. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. Let's, you know what else I see? You're not wearing a hat.
Yeah.
You're right.
We're all wearing hats, and you're not wearing a hat.
Find me a hat and I'll wear it.
And
You can buy a hat over at our merch.
Hey.
That's true. You can.
it looks just like that.
Yeah,
Or that.
I'm
snap
going to drop the links in chat over there. You can also,
I got a tiny head.
maybe you're like, oh, I don't know, my closet's a little cluttered. I get it. Maybe you want to support us another way. There's always subbing to us on Twitch.
Yep.
If you have Amazon Prime, it's free.
Hey.
It is free.
Or maybe you want to go the extra mile
Ooh.
and go to patreon.com/the Umbra Initiative, where you can support us in our several different tiers. So maybe you want to be like $5, maybe you want to be at $10, maybe you want to be at $25,
Get an NPC.
Yeah, you get some
In
sweet
this-
goodies.
including behind the scenes
Oof.
videos.
At least half an hour every day.
Yeah, at least an extra half an hour of post-show goodness. So
Which we already got some special boys.
you already saw one NPC that was created by our lovely viewers. If you want to know who it is, you got to check out either the post-show or the Discord.
Or if you have some of those bits hanging around on Twitch, toss them our way. It supports us a lot.
Yeah.
Point is,
for 10,000, we shut up.
maybe you don't. Maybe you're like, I don't have any money to spare. I'm sorry, guys. That's
fine.
totally fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can view us in places. Just giving us those views, those likes, those comments. Listen, the comments are what people want to look at. You know what I mean? They look at it and they're just like, oh, who says this show
Hey,
sucks?
thanks for that.
You know, and there it is.
They
Thanks
could
to
know that
Bitch.
you say the show sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that you said it, your voice matters.
Pretty much just go on our channel and click every button that you can, and it helps us a lot. Just click the buttons.
Yeah.
Tell a friend.
Block. Unsub.
Dislike.
X,
I can't do that.
Alt F4. No, you can. You just they don't
yeah.
show the
Heard.
dislikes. You can still
Understood.
dislike it. They didn't take
Yeah.
your voice away.
Maybe
Just a little.
I should introduce who we are. I'm Colby, your Professor GM for tonight, joined here by my lovely cast and crew. Corey,
Hi, my name is Cory, and tonight I'll be playing as Jordan Teller.
David,
Hi, my name's David, and I'll be playing as Bear Stare, maybe.
We'll find out.
and Nicole.
It's me, your boy.
Look at us rocking the hats, though. Look,
Hey.
For real, I noticed
Look at
it
that
like
hot
right
merch.
after we went live. Like everybody's wearing a hat except David.
Beautiful.
Except me.
so,
What's your excuse?
I don't have one.
Well, you could if you go to our merch store.
You're right.
I mean, my hair's in my face, so I'll probably keep mine off for now. But
yeah, it's gonna get real hot.
it gets a little warm in here.
It does.
Some can't handle the drip.
See these
Be
beanies?
stronger.
They're warm.
These beanies, very good for the winter.
They're effective.
They are very effective.
Okay, anyway. I have a story recap for our 13th episode here.
Give it to me.
Lucky 13.
I'm ready.
Ooh.
The story so far, episode 13. Blood was spilt in Arcadian Haven. Jordan and Barrett speed towards their destination, an address given to them by Mr. Sales himself, which will be used to spring a trap on Jordan the next day.
I'm sorry, I
In fact,
didn't.
you fell like 4 feet
I did.
downward. Thinking they can scout out the area first, it's soon revealed to Arabella that Sales has somehow overheard most of the group's conversations and is well prepared for her companions. Regardless of this detail, Jordan enters the unfinished, large office building with Barrett soon behind him. They meet with Sales in the cafeteria, where he shows an agent of Bleeding Edge Barrett's betrayal. A fight soon breaks out, with Jordan retreating further into the building to find the hostage, Natalie. Fortunately, he finds her relatively quickly within a janitor's closet, as well as one of 4 bombs Sales had planted throughout the facility. Jordan flees outside with Natalie, moving to assist Barrett. The latter takes Natalie and attempts to drive off, triggering the proximity sensors and causing a massive explosion that deals severe damage to everyone involved.
That did happen, didn't it?
It was fine. Turned out fine.
Yeah, it was.
Meanwhile, Arabella is approached by Sister Angelica, who coaxes her into joining the fray. Summoning her weapon, she transforms it into a hover bike and takes Arabella to the fight, dropping her off just after the explosion. Jordan is incapacitated. Barrett is severely injured, and they discover that Natalie did not survive the explosion.
I didn't know that. I was unconscious.
Arabella, reaching to the deepest reserves of her power for strength and rolling a clutch nat 20, is able to revive Natalie. Which, I'm going to go off script, is technically legal because when you roll nat 20, you can have an added effect. And you can add a modifier, I believe. So you add the resurrection modifier.
Oh, that's good to know.
Not that that'll work in the future. We'll see.
I mean, crit heal. Amazing.
While a silver lining seems in sight, mechanical whirring can be heard from the destroyed building, and out rises a monstrous machine commanded by none other than Mr. Sayles. The group flee, with the healed Jordan bringing Natalie to safety before rejoining the fight. Mr. Sayles' chaotic nature begins to bend reality around the group, causing a demi-Umbra to form. Working together, the party defeats Sayles, with the killing blow being dealt by Angelica, who recovers the body and the golden weapon. Barrett returns to his home, only to burn it down and set his sights away from Arcadian Haven, having now lost his job and earning the ire of Bleeding Edge. How will the mysterious mercenary band react? What deeper horrors await Arcadian Haven? Perhaps the answer lies within the Umbra.
Oh boy. I have no idea how this session's gonna go, but I'm really curious to find out.
I don't even know how the fuck this is gonna start. Honestly, after how everything just went.
Dude, it's
That's like a season ending.
As always, the people in chat, let us know if audio is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everybody shame Nicole for using Snapchat while we're trying to stream.
I literally made sure my phone was on silent and it just didn't regard my wishes. I guess.
All right. As we fade in, we move in on a forest. Mountains surrounding. We hear a and as we pan down to the forest bed, we see a large mound of dirt, maybe about 7 feet high, collected up. And we see a ditch, a hole. We get closer at an angle, we see a yellow hard hat and a man wearing overalls, just covered in dirt and mud. And we hear a from the far distance. And poking out from the hole, we see Raj under the hard hat. Looks over to the distance where we see a plume of smoke far off through the treetops. Shovel in hand, Raj sticks it into the ground and leans against the earthy wall. It'll only get worse from here on out, huh? Well, I will be here. And I will weep, and I will cheer for those we lose. He throws the shovel aside, and we fade to black.
buried treasure.
Buried treasure.
Treasure.
The treasure.
He's digging a mass grave for when he betrays us.
True.
I know. I still don't know what to think about Raj.
Conveniently 6 foot deep.
Yeah. Oh man.
Okay. So we tune in to two fire trucks, old fire trucks, outside of a burning building, spraying it down. We see one police vehicle outside over there, an emergency ambulance around as well. But we quickly move away from this scene, and we go to the two of you, Jordan and Arabella, having just fled the scene of a gruesome fight and conflict. And the two of you find yourselves, you tell me, you went back to the authorities, I believe, right? Or
Yeah.
where you left off. You can
Yeah.
retcon a little if you need to, but if you decide on
No,
anything, but wherever you like.
I'm good with it.
Yeah. We went back to basically catch up again with Natalie and everybody else.
Yeah. Since the fight didn't really take that long over there, I'd say you'd kind of arrive. You'd have to drive, or where are you going specifically to? Like the police station? Are you going to where you dropped Natalie off in the middle of the road with Sheriff Stone? Are you going to Doc Hal's place, the urgent care? It's up to you. You could go to the building where everything's on fire, all the emergency vehicles are. That's up to you guys.
I assume that because I guess like if we're going immediately after everything happened, she'd be where the cop was that
Where you
went
left
back
her.
to. Yeah. So I'm assuming he handed her off to an ambulance or something. And
Yeah, absolutely. So there's only, for Arcadian Haven, there's not a lot of like emergency vehicles around or anything. There's like one fire station, and there's like half of one like on the other side of town. But in proximity to where you are, with in regards to the town and where it was, I can say you can ascertain. You can basically see like a lone ambulance driving back towards town, where a lot of other emergency vehicles are already heading towards the massive fire. You can kind of assume that that's where she would be.
Yeah.
Arabella, what are you doing? Are you with him, or
I'm following him to like wherever.
are you both flying? And I assume so.
I'm much slower. So
yeah, I'm flying. I don't know if you're following.
I'll do my best.
Okay. Are you going like max speed? Are you waiting for her? What are you doing?
No, I'll wait back for Arabella.
Yeah, and she's like pretty exhausted, so she's like, and still is very a clumsy flyer, so not also like on top of the exhaustion with being clumsy, she's just like barely able to like make it through.
Okay. Yeah.
Quiet as a mouse.
Yeah, you can follow the ambulance back, and both of you make stealth rolls as you start getting closer to town, unless you want to touch down.
13.
Ugh. 8.
8?
Yeah.
Yeah. You start to realize, Jordan, like, you'd probably be able to move pretty stealthily up in the sky at this time. Like, it's a little touch and go for you. Your flying is noticeable and everything there. I think, and then you look back and you see Arabella is like struggling. You see, like, when you fly, like, it has the wings, right? So,
Yeah.
like, you can kind of see like feathers start to fall from her and stuff, and it's starting to become, and like her wings have like a shimmering quality to it right now, and she's just struggling hard, and so it's probably more of a wise idea to touch down and start walking into town. Unless if you want to fly through, that's your prerogative.
I kind of stop midair and hover, and I like turn back to see like what she's doing.
She's just following you, like, again, clumsily flying, and just trying to get to like check on Natalie and go home.
Yeah. I drop straight down.
She follows.
Yeah, and the two of you just walk into town over there. It's a little bit of a walk from where you are now, but you made most of the distance yourselves over there. And yeah, Natalie's been taken to Doc Hal's place. So you see the ambulance outside, and you see someone get out the back and pull up a stretcher and pull her out. And you can you hear like a barking and the door opens, and you see Dorothy, the German Shepherd, Dothal's companion, and Dothal at the door, like telling them where to bring her and whatnot. So, what do you guys do?
Is there like are there like also like police around? Like
You don't see any as of right now.
No. So it's
just the one emergency vehicle.
Okay.
There will be. I'm gonna head right in.
Okay.
I'm gonna kind of wait outside the vehicle and like peer in
Yeah.
while he like goes in and.
Yeah, you walk in. You have to wait there a few minutes as nobody's at the front desk. Dothal isn't there.
Yeah.
You hear a couple doors down in the hallway. Some like speaking and adjusting of some sort of like straps. They picked up someone, and after a few minutes, you see the stretcher get pulled out, and with the ambulance driver over there.
I'm just kind of like pacing in the lobby as they pass me.
Yeah, he doesn't pay you any mind. He doesn't know anything this time. Yeah, gives you a little courtesy nod.
Yeah. And
then passes you Arabella outside as he puts it back into the ambulance there.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you just gonna wait, or are you gonna walk in? Because it's gonna take some time.
Yeah. I kind of assume what's going on in there. I'm just kind of waiting.
Yeah. It takes a good 35-40 minutes before finally the door opens.
Yeah.
And you see Dothal kind of there. He's just kind of like rubbing his hands. The whole time Dorothy was at the front desk with you, just like, looking at you, like laying down, just like never taking her eyes off you. Yeah. Not in like a mean way, but just like
it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
As he comes out, I stand from a seat, and I just kind of like look in his direction. I'm still like dirty.
Yeah.
Blood
He stops for a moment and looks at you. Gonna be a busy night for me, I guess.
I'm not here to be treated.
What can I help you with then? And he walks behind the desk.
Yeah. The woman that was just brought in. How is she?
Well, she's a little worse for wear. A few broken bones, sprains. I didn't see any signs of internal bleeding, though. Seems stable.
Good.
You have any idea what happened to her? She's a little out of it.
I got her out of a building before it exploded. We were thrown from the blast.
Sure? Yeah, he says,
Yeah.
Are you sure it was after?
Barely, yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you did so when you did. If you wish to see her, feel free. I would prefer if she rested, so keep it short.
Sure.
He sits down. And he just starts typing away at his computer.
Yeah.
It's like an old, like the big boxy monitor,
Yeah.
You know, super old
It's
computer.
got that yellowed, pale tan color to
gosh.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, like, as he, like, dismisses me, I turn down the hallway and kind of slowly make my way to her room.
Yeah, you walk inside. Dorothy moves to the behind you, towards the door, and it like sees you outside. He's like scratches at the door, and you see Dothal like just look at Dorothy and then I look at you, and like sees you're not really doing anything.
Yeah, I'm like sitting on the sidewalk, basically waiting for
Yeah.
like news.
Yeah,
As soon as I see him, I kind of like.
He goes back to his desk. He doesn't wait for you to respond, or he just goes back to the desk.
I kind of like tiptoe my way towards him.
Yeah, so you enter the building and it's interesting. It's the same room that Lacey was in
Oh.
before. You open the door and you see the bed in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see a woman beat up, bloody lips, like bruises all over her face and everything. You see like rudimentary like first aid done. You can tell that Doc Hal has to essentially do a lot more right now if he wants to, put the casts on her and everything. He's like preparing that stuff ahead of time. So she's not looking like she's in the best of places right now.
All right. Is she conscious?
Her eyes are closed right now.
All right. I just kind of like take in the room and then leave.
Leave?
I'm not gonna disturb her while she's.
Yeah, as you're walking
Laid
out,
out.
you hear, Jordan.
I stop.
Appointment Tuesday. And you can't say no.
Principal's office.
I peek my head into the doorway. I'm like, it better not be in here.
It'll be wherever I tell you it is.
Like, I'll mark my calendar.
Yeah, she doesn't respond.
I just kind of like chuckle a little bit and like shrug my shoulders and head back down the hall.
Yeah,
my way out.
you run into Arabella there. Actually, as Arabella walks in.
I kind of am like peering past you, like kind of looking in the room, but like definitely not taking a step forward and just kind of waiting for you to approach.
Yeah.
How is she?
She's stable. She's beat up, but she's stable.
She's stable.
Yeah. She's good. She's still in there.
Okay. She just kind of like nods, and as she says that, she kind of like makes her way out.
Yeah.
And like doesn't really say too much afterwards.
It's even though the lights of the ambulance have gone away at this point for a few minutes, you do see other like blue and red lights reflecting off the glass of the front door. As approaching, you see a police vehicle. And just as you open the doors to leave Arabella, this car pulls up right up front. The door opens, and you see a police officer step out. Familiar to you, and familiar to both of you. You both would know of this gentleman at this point. It's Sheriff Stone of the Arcadian Haven Police Department. Again, boxy exterior, broad shoulders, wears a big hat. Right then, just who I wanted to see. Steps forward. He looks at you, Arabella. Trying to see also how like messed up you are, like your clothes and everything, like.
And like my hands are still like bloody from like smashing into the
Actually,
glass.
you get into a fight, Miss Arabella?
Just a small accident.
Made a deception roll.
Lying to the police with a nat 1.
We're back, baby.
Luck has run dry.
Deception is 0, so it's a natural 1.
You're like, listen to a. Yeah.
Just a small blip. I'm fine, really.
Yeah. He looks immediately to you, and then back at her, and then back at you.
She like does not make eye contact with him.
Like kind of stay firm.
Miss Arabella, could you mind kindly waiting in the sidewalk over there?
Okay.
Thank you.
Walks on.
I don't want to keep you. Have you already saw the doctor?
Yes.
All right. Sir, can we talk over here?
Certainly.
Pulls you the opposite side. Have you seen the doctor?
Yes.
Looks over to you and says, so why don't you do some explaining?
Where would you like me to begin?
Really, I should be taking you to the station for this, but some more pressing matters I have to attend to. Says, what is your relation to Dr. Home?
I was or am her client.
Where did you find Dr. Home before bringing her to me?
I name off the address
Sure.
on that page.
Yep. And you see he brings out like a little notepad.
Yeah.
Starts writing stuff down. So your full name, please.
Do I have a middle name? Fuck.
Do you?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think I do.
World
Jordan.
building.
Oh my god.
Tell her.
Jordan Lee Teller.
Nah.
Shut
Yeah, Jordan M. Teller.
All right. Says,
God, now I have to remember that. I gotta come up with an M name now.
why was she at this location?
I'm not sure.
Make a deception roll.
It's not a deception.
I mean, you know why she was there.
I mean,
She got kidnapped.
Yeah, 6. I don't know why.
No.
He's like, it stops writing for a moment. He says, why were you so inclined to be at an abandoned part of Arcadian Haven to find the good Dr. Home and then bring her to me in the middle of the road, miles away, having her in this condition and looking the way you do right now?
I was told that she was there.
By who?
Barrett Stair.
Not familiar with the name. I know most names in Arcadian Haven.
He's not from here.
Why would Mr. Stair know that Dr. Home is in an abandoned warehouse up north?
Because he knows who kidnapped her.
Kidnap?
Yeah.
You neglected to mention a kidnapping.
It wasn't relevant yet.
He like tips his hat like to like hide his eyes from you for a moment, as if to like just think for a moment. When it comes back up. What's your address, Mr. Teller?
I name it.
Yeah. Writes it down. Do you have any information about this kidnapper?
Tell him we're not gonna find him.
Yeah, not to put too fine a point on it, but he's dead.
It's a very serious thing to say, Mr. Teller. Who killed this man, or this individual?
That I'm not positive of. But what I can tell you is that if you go there, if you go to that address, if you find him in the street, he will be missing 3/4 of his head.
Tips his hat again.
Yeah. Like, you will find shotgun rounds scattered throughout the area.
Mr. Teller, you're telling me there's somebody toting around a shotgun in my town, dispensing vigilante justice?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you.
I see. Could you wait here one moment, please?
Sure.
He walks over to his vehicle. Kind of gives you a look, Arabella.
I don't even look at it.
Yeah. He goes in he doesn't get into the car. He just kind of like leans in, and you see him like talk to the radio for a few moments.
Yep.
Waits. Puts it away and then walks to Arabella. Miss Arabella, you look a little shaken. A little distraught.
I'm okay.
Do you know that man over there?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen him around a lot. How close are you to him?
We're friends.
Gives a look over your way, not even trying to hide it, and then kind of like puts himself between the two so you can't really see Arabella, and just says, "Did he hurt you?"
No.
I don't think that's an accident. Emotions to you.
Mm-hmm. She just kind of like shrugs.
What were you doing, Mr. Teller?
Something happened with Miss Home, and we went to investigate it.
Do you know what happened with her? Why she's in the condition she is in?
I don't. I wasn't there. He works or I guess he worked at the convent.
Let's see. Mr. Teller has informed me that there was a kidnapping. And that the kidnapper is now dead. You know anything about this? And you notice he doesn't have his notebook out.
Mm-hmm.
He's just talking to you.
She kind of gets like a little teary-eyed. She's like, we didn't... He just... That's why I called... Mm-hmm. She like can't get a sentence out.
Yeah. He says, I'm not trying to upset you. I know you called in something serious here. And I understand that you might know something a little more than what you're letting on. I understand you might have your reasons for that. But I can't help you unless you help me. What's the story around here? Can I trust that man?
Yes. You can trust him. It wasn't his fault.
I see. Do you need a ride home?
Yes, please.
Why don't you go away in the passenger seat?
Okay. She just kind of like gets up and goes.
Walks back over to you. You know, Mr. Teller, we had a report the other night of a break-in at the home residence. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
No.
Nothing at all.
No, I know, it's been a few days since anyone had heard from her. I tried to get in touch with her, couldn't. And then I was informed that she was taken.
That girl in that car right there. She's a pretty trustworthy individual.
Yeah.
Known her since she was little. She says she trusts you. I also know she's a little naive. Now, I've been around long enough to know that you're telling me half-truths and half bullshit. And I don't like the smell of bullshit, do you?
No, sir.
I think we should have a better conversation about this after I speak with Miss Home. So, we'll be in touch.
Sure.
And if you decide that you really don't like the smell of bullshit, you give me a call, and we'll fish out the other half of those truths.
Sure.
Alright. You, look a little like shit. You should get that taken care of.
Yeah, I feel like shit. So I think I will.
He walks away from you. He goes into the car. And with Arabella, he drives off. A few minutes later, another police vehicle will show up.
With a warrant?
Right.
Yeah. She's like, and they don't get out of their car or anything. They just linger by the clinic.
When I noticed kind of what happened, like as that car pulls up and just like sits there, I like take a look back at the clinic and then I head home.
Okay. All right. Arabella, Sheriff Stone, as they're driving back, it's quiet. You can just hear the radio speaking. And about halfway home, he says, that sweet Mother Adele, she know you've been out? Looking like that?
No, sir.
Kinda old to be having a rebellious streak.
Is it really rebelling if I'm able to do what I want?
Got me there. Guess we should all be able to do what we want, but... Just a little worried is all.
I just wanted to help.
That's why people like you, Arabelle. Always there to help, but gotta make sure you're helping the right people.
How do you tell if somebody's good or not?
Background check. That's a joke.
Got it.
That was a really good answer.
That was great.
BCI helps.
This is sometimes I can just tell by looking them in the eye. And that doesn't work. Now, take them to the bar. See how they are with a few drinks in them. It's usually a good tell.
Flashback to drunk Jordan.
I just don't know what to do.
I don't even know why I'm telling you all this right now.
It says, at the end of the day, what's right and what's wrong, it really isn't up to somebody else to tell us. Don't tell anyone I said that. I'm a cop. It's literally my job to tell you what's right and wrong. But,
Do you think I'm a good person, Sheriff?
of course you are. God sakes, you're a nun.
She just kind of like doesn't respond.
Yeah.
Not technically.
Oh, not yet. You're working on it. I get it. But, the way I see it, if you're reading to children at the library, helping people out with their chores, going with strangers like Mr. Teller over there, helping him with whatever godforsaken thing he's doing, and it's a path. I don't know if it's the right one, but it's a nice one.
It is nice.
I used to work in the city, and I've seen some pretty shitty people in my life. Cadian Haven's a bit different, though. It's good people here. That's why I stayed.
Do you think that once... if somebody kills someone else, does that make them a bad person?
He's like quiet when you say that, just driving forward. I don't think it matters if you kill someone or not. It's how you feel after the fact. You meet someone who feels good after killing. I don't think they're a good person, but show some remorse. Show that you tried, that you didn't want to, but you had to. I think that's important. That counts for something.
She just doesn't really say too much.
He flips the car.
I advise you buckle your seatbelt.
Yeah, and it's just kind of like, unless you initiate any other questions, it's just kind of like idle, small talk.
She does kind of like slink down her seat. She's like, "Can you drop me off before the convent?" I'll tell him.
You answer me something. Is it a sin to lie to a nun?
I guess it's a sin to lie to anyone, but
Well, I'll have to do some confessions on Sunday then. And he parts like a bit far away from the convent, and
she kind of gives him a small smile. It's like, me and you both.
we'll stay in touch.
Thank you.
I have another question for you, Lee. What do you know about a Barrett stare?
Not a lot.
You ever met him before?
Yes.
All right. Get going.
Thank you for the ride.
Yeah. God be with you and whatnot.
You too. She kind of like slinks out of the car and starts walking.
Too slow.
The music changed as soon as he brought you up. I was like, ooh.
Mystery.
Mood flipped.
Okay. So, as you start walking back towards the convent, we fade up into the sky, and we come back down on the whirring of an engine. And we see, on the highway, we see Barrett stare in his car.
Speeding.
Yeah.
Like a bat out of hell.
All right. You pulled over. Now we roll like a ticket.
Sir, do you have any idea how fast you were driving?
You were doing 10 over?
So what's on the back seat? Is that a sniper rifle that turns into a motorcycle? You know those are outlawed in 17 states.
You're lucky this is not one of them.
Yeah. You son of a bitch, I got one on my back seat. Let's go!
Sir, I do not reckon that is an emotional support ferret.
What?
You don't know.
Like, by default, he's just Southern to us.
Yeah.
All cops are Southern.
It's like Officer Jenny, where they're all Lorenzo Stone. So you met my brother, Lorenzo Stone. Arcadian Haven.
Beautiful.
It's amazing.
Yeah, what's going through Barrett's head?
Nothing except his destination.
Okay.
Just thinking, I gotta go.
So it's about a 3 to 4 hour drive over the borders of New Hampshire, going right into Maine. And a music change. So, with your destination in mind, you pull up into a ranch-style home, secluded a bit from neighbors. It's strange. You've traded one forest for another. And inside this driveway, you just see a van, part familiar to you. The house is like this old brown color slated ceiling, or roof, excuse me. And it's only one floor. In front, you see just this bright red door. Looks like it was just painted maybe a month ago or something. See these cobblestone steps leading to the front door. Gravel driveway. What do you do?
I'm just gonna like come to a screeching halt outside and like like jump out of my car so fast I almost like ghost ride the car.
Yeah.
You know, and just go running to the door.
Okay. Yeah, you get right up to the door. There's a screen door in front. You open it. And, it's locked.
Yeah, just knock like as hard as I can.
It takes a few minutes, or not minutes, but a few moments, and the door finally opens, and you see in front of you a familiar woman. You see just these gorgeous gray eyes, round face, all of these rounded features, kind of not like thicker frame, but she isn't like petite. Dirty blonde hair. You already see like one hand reflexively against the door frame. You can just see like Cal's fingertips over here, like a hard worker over here. The hair is curly right now. She looks tired. She's wearing a tan robe and slippers, and you see your ex-wife, Veronica. Just,
like immediately when I see her, I just hug her before she can even say anything.
Puts her hands around you like, hello to you too, Barrett.
I let go of her and kind of like push her away about a foot.
Yeah, she's
like,
would you like to come in?
Yeah.
Yeah, come in. Yeah, jeez. She walks inside, and you see on the right is the living room. And there's like a coffee table laid out with a big puzzle. It's like a fantasy puzzle type thing. You see like a castle. It's only like 1/3 of the way done. All the pieces are in a box next to it.
Yeah.
And where she's leading you is toward the kitchen area. Very small kitchen. There's like a small table with 2 wooden chairs beside. There on the kitchen counter, there's like pieces of wood. And you see that there's like a spice rack that's pretty much like finished, like that she made herself.
Yeah.
And some tools around. She looks over to it.
Sorry for the sudden visit.
She like tells you to sit down. Yeah, call would have been nice, but that's fine.
I didn't really have time.
You want a coffee?
Yeah.
Okay. She goes over to the counter and just puts on a pot of coffee.
Where's Simon?
He's out right now. He's with his robotics club.
Do you know what time we'll be back?
Not until later. What's going on? She leans against the counter.
Nothing good. Got into an altercation with my boss, you might say.
Okay. That's a little unorthodox for you.
Yeah, a lot's been unorthodox lately. Look, it's explaining everything would take too long. I got an altercation with my boss. Didn't turn out well.
And you're here. You need a place to stay, Barrett?
No. Look,
Where have you been?
New Hampshire.
Not too far. That's surprising.
Yeah,
Doing security work?
Of a sort. Look, this boss, he didn't do things by the books. He was sloppy, expected me to be the same way. I turned out better than he did, but that might not be for the best.
She walks to the chair in front of you on the table and sits down. Puts both her hands together in the front. She says, "You look awful."
Yeah, I've been up all night. Look, it's not me that you have to worry about. You and Simon, you need to get out of here.
Why's that? What did you do, Barrett?
I disobeyed orders.
That's not something you do. You of all people. You expect me to believe that now? Are you sure you just didn't follow the right orders?
I mean, maybe you're right.
I told you before. She only leans back. Says, you shoot enough bullets and you're gonna shoot the wrong person, alright?
Well, in this case, the wrong person was my boss. And I know that they're gonna come after me, but I'm not the only one they're gonna come after. They already know you're here.
Okay, who's they? You're being very vague here.
The company I worked for.
And they're going to come for me and Simon.
Yeah. I thought they had already gotten to you.
So what's the deal? I haven't heard from you in years. Neither has your son.
I tried. These people that I work for, they had complete control. I pull out my phone, and I go to, like, recently called.
Yep.
And show her that I called her.
Yeah, she takes the phone, puts it down on the table, slides it over. Says, hold on. She leaves the room for a moment into the living room, comes back with her phone. She goes to her call history, and she just starts scrolling. And scrolling. She says, it goes back really far, Barrett. And I don't see anything from you. Even before that.
Yeah.
Now you come barging into this house, saying we're in danger because of you.
I'm sorry, but you always have been.
What are you going to do?
Run. Maybe I'll go back and fight.
I'm not going to ask you to stay, of course. Doesn't seem like you really want to.
If I'd stay, you'd just be in more danger.
Maybe. Can you help me with this? She stands up and goes to the rack.
Yeah, I get up.
She makes you hold it against the wall. She doesn't say anything. She takes out this power drill. Like that. Come on. She turns it for you.
Yeah.
Get that one over there. Put it up. She pulls out this little bin of where she put all the spices before. She starts pulling them out, putting them onto the counter. Says, all right, Barrett. Say I do trust you. Simon and I pick up our lives and we go far away. If they knew where we were before, what's to stop them from finding us again?
I don't know. I can't just let you stay here and... have to do something.
You know, when I was with you, we first had Simon. We moved around a lot. I was happy to find a place that I could kind of settle down in. I thought it would be with you, too. Work was always a little more important, though, right? It's kind of funny that you're here because of work again. I'm sorry. I don't mean to guilt trip you or...
It's okay, I chose this life.
It's just been a while.
Yeah.
How long should I be gone for?
I don't know. Until they stop looking or until I'm dead.
This ain't gonna be cheap. That's okay. That's okay. She opens a drawer and pulls out a little notepad. There's like a puppy on it or something, you know.
Mhm.
She's just like, write down your number. Any
Yeah.
other numbers that are important.
I give her my number and I give her Arabella's.
Okay.
Write a check out while you're at it.
Yeah, you owe a lot. Child support.
Alimony.
This is the number of someone I met up in New Hampshire. If you ever find yourself in immediate danger, call them and go there, because I know that you'll at least be safe.
You're gonna run too?
Until I can't.
Your coffee is done. She pours you a mug, slides it over. You know, you're trying to hopeless.
It's been a really long couple of days.
She sits down across from you with her own cup and puts her hand across for you to hold.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do.
And I was hoping that the next time I heard from you would be that you settled down somewhere. Found someone else. Maybe you didn't. I don't care.
It's not for me.
No, it isn't. I do want you to settle down, Barrett. I hope that one day you can put your gun above a fireplace and never have to shoot it again.
That's the dream.
I don't think it's yours. Not right now.
There's too much going on. When the world stops being crazy, then I guess I will too.
Well, I better look up some asylums to put you in then. It ain't gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah, if you find a good one, let me know.
One with lots of activities. Lots of friends you can make.
Bingo night?
Takes a sip. Says, I'll find someplace to go with Simon.
Yeah.
But try and get a hold of me. I'll call you every now and again. I need to know when I can go home. His school is going to be pissed.
Yeah, well, now that I don't have an evil overlord looking after me, maybe I'll be able to make a phone call.
I feel like you're being funny, but that's not really your thing.
Yeah, man's gotta try.
She finishes her cup of coffee. Kind of little idle chit-chat. Gets up. Goes to the spice rack and kind of like picks up 2 different spices, like, or she picks up like salt and tarragon.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Weird flex, but okay.
She just kind of looks down at them for a moment and back at you.
Mm-hmm.
You're a soldier, Barrett. And that's not a bad thing.
A lot of nights I wish that didn't have to be.
I think it's because you keep fighting for the wrong reasons. I think it's about time you start finding your own reason for going out there and shooting that gun.
Over in New Hampshire, there's some powered individuals. Knowing my past, you might not expect it, but I was actually fighting with them.
That got me like. Really now? What happened to him?
Last time I saw them, they were alright. But, just never thought I'd be on the same side as people like that.
What do you mean, people like that?
She says that. No. She says...
Oh, there'd definitely be, like, prejudiced people against superpowers. No.
She says, it's pretty surprising coming from you. Wow.
A lot's happened.
I know things didn't work out between us. I know you're a good person. I think whatever you decide, I think it'll be the right thing. I really do think that.
It's good to hear that.
Don't think that means you're the best person. I don't even have a single photo of you with your son.
Yeah.
And right now, maybe Simon's father needs to be somewhere else.
Just make sure the kid gets home safe.
Every day.
And I'm just gonna like stand up, push the chair in.
So she puts the salt down. It's the other in the rack.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at you. She walks over, grabs your hand, and gives you a kiss on the cheek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna like give her a quick hug again.
Mm-hmm.
If any developments happen, I'll call.
Yeah. Stay safe.
Yeah. Lock the doors.
Yeah.
Don't tell me where you go.
She goes to the front door and opens it for you. as you walk out,
Mm-hmm.
she like grabs your arm again.
Yeah.
Kind of just like squeezes it tight. There's just this quiet moment between you two.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of you able to look at each other. She just says, figure out what's right for you. Okay?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
She shuts the door behind you.
And I'm just gonna get in my car and drive back.
Okay. You start driving.
Yep. Slower.
Yeah.
Mm.
We have this moment where Barrett's just driving. And it's starting to get late at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to get dark, and you had a fucking rough day. The sort of adrenaline that was rushing through your system as you were going there is gone.
Yeah.
You're winded. You're out. You're just dozing out. And driving back, what's running through Barrett's head?
Honestly, at this point, like, barely anything. Like, he's so tired, so just, like, relieved in a sense, but just exhausted, that he's really just thinking of, like, this is all I can do. That's basically it.
I just imagine, like, you looking like, the devil all the time at the end where Tom Holland's just in there, like, finally.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh,
Give me 1 second.
oh,
He's doing a thing.
he's doing the thing. What are you doing?
He's getting up the, sad music, but it's only air horns.
We start seeing like this really dangerous moment of like a first person view of Barrett almost kind of dozing off now. And the card is darkness. Darkness. Complete pitch black nothingness. But you're aware. And it feels cold. But calm. This wave of peace washing over you. As if every complex thought has been unraveled and put aside. You don't need it right now. But it's so dark around you, and you can hear something muffled.
Can I like look around? Am I can I move?
You shuffle around, and you feel something like gliding against your body. It would freak you out if you weren't just so kind of at peace right now. Like you have that alarm swell up, and then immediately, as if something caught it, just pushes it back down. And you grab it and you run your fingers along, and it feels like a plant, like a little slimy, but soft. And it's all around, like hanging from the ceilings, from the wall of wherever you are. And your feet are scraping against rock.
Can I just like, I just want to like stop for a second and like try and push off what's on me? Like, is it like, can I like push it away or like wipe it off or like?
Yeah. You shovel it off over there, but it's like something, you push it away and it just like comes back. You kind of like, you walk forward a bit. Just hearing more rock like scrape. And you eventually touch a wall. And you're like, this craggy, rocky wall. Kind of just start following it down. It's running a hand along. And doing some like experimenting around, you realize that whatever hallway, cavern, whatever you're in right now is pretty narrow. And from the stress on like your legs, it feels like you're going an incline.
Is like that muffled sound coming from the way I'm going?
It's really tough to say. Make a perception roll.
24.
Yes. You can definitely just kind of faintly make out, like, as you start moving outward, you can hear it more.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep going up this incline.
As you're moving, it starts to get a little warmer, more pleasant around. It's strange. It feels like you have permanent, what is it, fog brain, foghead? What is it, the term?
Yeah, like
Brain fog.
Brain fog, sure. You have this permanent, like, blockage over here stopping you from really thinking about what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you see a faint light from above. And that sound is even more prevalent.
I'm just going to try to, like, move a little bit quicker towards that light when I see it.
Okay. You move up. And suddenly you break out into this large hole. You realize the light that's bleeding through, all the walls are covered in like this algae, these like vines of green, purple, and pink plants. Some of them budding with these small flowers that look pretty foreign to you. And before you, you see, as your eyes adjust to the light, you see pillars of stone, large towers of stone and there's dozens and dozens of them that go far and wide. Like stalagmites coming out. You look down below and there's an ocean, and you hear against the rocks below crashing of waves. And between every single pillar onto the next one are two connected ropes. And you're on this plateau, kind of looking over, and you see those two ropes. Nothing between them or anything. Just connected to the next one.
As soon as I see this, I like slap myself in the face. Wake up.
can you roleplay?
Thank you.
What the hell? I look down at my own body. Just like making sure I'm like intact. Like, am I dead?
Yeah, you look fine. Clothes are just how you remembered. Like, fucked up, ripped up, you know?
I just yell out, "Hello?"
Nothing. And you look around and you look up into this night sky and you just see no light pollution. Just stars after star after star.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to the ropes. They're like leading off here.
Yeah, as soon as you walk up to the rope, go ahead. As soon as you take that first step right up to it, you hear a... And from below rises a wooden plank, just right between. It starts just floating in front of you.
Okay, it's one of these, huh? Take a step, like, onto the plank.
Yep, and from the water, another one.
Can I take out my phone?
Yeah,
Can I, like,
it's completely black screened.
try to turn it on or put it back? Alright, what the hell? I'm just gonna walk across.
Every step brings another plank of wood. You make your way to the next pillar of rock. And they fall behind you as you plummet back into the ocean.
And when I'm on this pillar, like, I'm just like above an ocean, pretty much.
Yeah. And you see on this pillar where there is another hole
Huh. That like
leading
goes
down into darkness.
into it. Oh, okay. Or I could. Then there's other pillars that like have ropes.
Other
going.
ropes leading in, yeah.
All right. Can I like pick up a pebble
Sure, yeah, of course.
and like drop it in the hole? Like just down the path that like goes
Yeah,
down.
like it's not like a 90 degree.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, path that you
just
throw it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Yell out. Sure, that one. I kind of like pick one of the ropes that go across to move across to another like pillar.
Yeah, and
I walk across.
You just
it.
watch as Barrett starts moving between
Yeah.
like pillar, like peering into these dark holes, like
Yeah.
just like skipping time, like seeing his hair get spill a bit more.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That calm feeling kind of like washing away a bit, but then it's really confusing. It's like you're being forced to feel a certain way,
Yeah.
and you're really pushing hard against it. Until finally, as you approach maybe like your 8th one, you hear a voice right now, as if you were in one of these caverns. It says, "Normally they find their path a lot faster than this. You're taking your time."
Who is that?
And you see, you look to your left, and inside one of the rocks, you see one of the budding flowers start to glow.
Mm-hmm.
And another one next to it, like, forming like this strip of light.
Mm-hmm.
Just says, "You're a curious one. Though you shouldn't stay here for so long."
I don't want to be here. I don't know why I'm here.
Well, it's usually the reason why most people end up here in the first place. They just don't know. But I tend not to interfere so much, but well, I have a feeling there's something more important about you. I don't want you to end up like them. And you see lights right up against the wall. And you see up top, it starts to illuminate the ceiling of this particular cavern. And you see bound up in these vines and algae and like seaweed, still dripping, somehow wet. You just see like skeletal remains of something.
Oh.
Just like worn bones of creatures.
Did you do that to them?
No, I did not. Poor souls who can't find their way.
All right, look. I don't know who you are. I don't know where I am. I just want to get back.
What do you do for a living?
Unemployed.
Oh. What do you do when you're unemployed?
Look, there are people that need me, and I need to get back.
Oh.
I'd love to sit here and chat, but now's not the time.
Where are you from?
Kind of from all over.
I need a place to send you to.
Arcadian Haven, New Hampshire.
Oh. Arcadian Haven, New Hampshire. Where's that?
United States of America.
Oh. I don't know what that is.
You asked where I was from.
I've never heard of a place like that before.
Oh, goodness. Okay,
Maybe you can be a bit more specific.
how do I be more specific than that?
Well, I don't know. Does it go by any other names?
No. My car? How specific do you want me to get?
My car. Oh. I don't know what that is.
Okay, I'm not the right guy for this. Where do you know?
Oh, I know a lot of places. A lot of them that aren't really good for you.
Okay.
I can narrow it down, but it leaves a few million places. It's more than usual.
Just put me back where I came from.
Oh, why don't you backtrack a bit? Maybe I'll follow you, and we'll figure it out together.
Okay. I'm just gonna start walking back the way I came.
And this light kind of like drips like honey off of, this oozes out of these flowers and just traces along the ground and kind of runs along the rope. And it says, "What's my car like?"
My car.
Located in the United States of America.
That's right. Yeah, I've had it for a long time.
Okay. Wow. Long time.
It's pretty it's reliable.
Wow.
Not the best on gas, but it gets where I need to go.
Gas. Wow.
Are you sure you can help me?
No. You could die here.
It's gonna happen sooner or later. Just
Does it? Will it happen to me?
I don't even know if you're real.
I don't know if you're real.
Okay, yeah, come on.
Start moving through. Make an intelligence roll.
10.
It takes you way longer than you're comfortable with.
Yep.
This flower just keeps asking and asking and asking. It's like, but you're like, okay, I think this is where I came from. Start recognizing little patterns. And they do a perception roll.
19.
While you hear the usual crashing of waves down below, you hear like a large like something cresting through the water.
I immediately look towards the sound.
You see like far in the distance, you see like this large horn. This really long, narrow horn. Just
What is that? What is that?
and then falls back below. Oh, that's my friend.
That's your friend?
Oh yeah. He made sure bad people don't come and ruin this place.
And that's not me.
Are you bad? Are people from my car bad?
Let's keep going.
Okay. You finally find the cavern where you came from. And these lights blink into existence, lighting the way down.
Yep.
And as you start walking, she says, "Oh, this is where you're from. Why didn't you say so?"
I tried.
Well, you didn't say the right thing.
Okay, yeah, well, this is where I'm from.
Yeah, people aren't allowed to come out of this one anymore. We'll go in.
What do you mean? I just came out of it.
Yeah, that's weird.
So, put me back.
Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed.
What do you mean?
This place has been closed off, kind of recently, but, you know, because a lot of bad things happened here.
Well, who closed it? Who can open it?
I don't know. I don't know if I should be talking to you anymore.
I just want to go home. It'll be like it never happened.
But it did happen, and I'll remember it.
You just forget it. Just stop remembering it, and it'll be like it never happened.
Make a persuasion roll.
13.
I can't do that.
I remember forever.
All right. Well, what do I do? I just stay here until I die.
Probably.
What about your friend? What about that big guy?
No, he's not much of a talker. He's
Is
kind
he
of boring.
Is he a getting me home person?
Maybe. I could ask around.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
What's your name?
Barrett.
Barrett. All right. Barrett from My Car,
No.
USA.
You from yes.
My Car, USA.
No,
Okay.
New Hampshire.
The lights dim. And you're waiting around for what feels like forever. Wondering if...
I was kind of leaning against the wall, just like, this is a bad dream. This has to be a bad dream.
Make another intelligence roll.
You're dead, my guy.
3.
I guess it would be perception roll, I'm sorry. Well, you keep the 3.
No, I
whatever
keep
that
the
roll
3?
was. Yeah.
Okay, so 12.
Okay. Jesus. You have a good perception.
Making up for the
There's,
last one.
there's one important note you've kind of realized. Only just now, though.
Mm-hmm.
There hasn't been a single, like, triangle symbol anywhere, to your knowledge.
Okay.
And after a few moments... Oh, go on.
I'm just like while I'm waiting,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just start writing down stuff.
Okay.
It's like just writing down like this place, like what it looks like.
Oh, you have, like, a pen and paper?
Yeah,
Or-
it's like a little notepad.
Pad. Oh, yeah, okay. Then you start writing it down. And as you're mid-writing, a light flashes. It says, "Oh, what are you doing?"
This is how I don't forget stuff.
Oh, I can't do anything like that.
It can be pretty useful. You know, this place is pretty visually spectacular.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Oh,
You worked hard on it.
well, you made this place. Are you some sort of god?
What's a god?
You know, a deity, a omnipotent entity.
No. That would imply I know everything. But I know what the word omnipotent means. That's weird.
It is. Oh, this is weird.
Yeah. Okay. I got permission to send you home.
Oh, thank God. Okay, yeah.
We're gonna keep an eye on you.
You wouldn't be the first.
If you come back, it could be a problem, depending on how or why.
Okay. I don't plan on coming back.
Oh. Well, that's a little sad. I was hoping you'd at least plan on it.
Well, if I come back here and I can't leave, that's a problem. So,
Yeah, but you could have lied and said you wanted to see me.
you seem very nice.
Thank you. Lights like blink a little farther.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll send you back.
Okay.
Yeah. You seem okay.
Yeah. I'm fine. There's some people in there that might not be though. So,
Oh yeah, a lot of bad people in there.
yeah. So I gotta
A lot of
get back.
tension there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of tension.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ease that tension a little.
Okay.
Yep.
I hope your friends are okay.
Me too.
I hope you get over the bad things you saw. I was kind of in your head for a little bit. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
Well, I wasn't in it. It's kind of everywhere. But anyway, why don't you go back?
Yeah. Yep. I will.
Okay. And you see like a bright light, all these flowers above this, way down below inside this cavern, this wall of plants just glowing, and just draped like curtains. Just walk right through.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait.
What?
Hold on.
What?
You gotta do something for me though. Okay.
Yeah. Here it comes. All right. What do you need?
All right. Take out your little remembering stick.
Yep.
And your remembering slab.
Yep.
And I just don't want you to forget me.
Okay.
And so I'll give you my name.
Okay.
Okay. Barrett, ready?
Yep. I'm
My
ready.
name is Yaliru.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So, go on.
Write his name down. Its name down.
All right.
I'll maybe see you again. Maybe won't.
We'll see.
All right. Have a nice time.
Okay. If you say so.
I'm just gonna try to push my way through the.
Yeah.
curtain.
And as you start moving through, you start feeling that fog brain just start to fade and clear out, and that darkness, all that light, you just start leaving it behind, and it's almost disconcerting. It's like willingly giving up tranquility for the unknown as you venture into this darkness.
Okay.
And just pause for a moment. And this not violent but dangerous grip on you from behind. And you start to move through.
Okay.
And you wake up. On the side of the road. Yeah.
While driving.
You're on the side of the road.
Yep.
Pulled over somehow. Inside your car, just on the highway. And you notice there's an exit. A little ways ahead. It just says Arcadian Haven.
Does it look like time has passed?
It's very dark out. You like shift your battery on, and you see it's like 3 a.m.
That was the weirdest dream I ever had. All right, let's go. I just turn my car on, drive into Arcadian Haven.
Okay. So, two of you.
Fuck yeah.
You arrive back home, Arabella. And now you're sneaking back into your room.
Yeah, trying to.
Stealth roll.
You step on all the creaky stuff.
Yeah. 12.
Yeah, you feel,
As
slam the door
stealthy as
shut.
ever.
At this point, there's people in other rooms like, oh, look, Arabella's bad, sneaking out.
Yeah. Like again, like where the fuck does she go?
You heading right to your room? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like basically going right to. Actually, I'm gonna try to clean up.
Sure, that's fair.
And,
Like, quickly throw your stuff in the laundry.
Yeah.
Realize like, shit, some of this needs stitching.
Yeah.
You might have to get rid of the whole outfit.
Yeah, I'm just like, shit. I'm like picking glass like out of my hands and like trying to
Fuck
run.
that. I hate that. Glass in hands and like feet and shit, like in the body, is like one of my least favorite things in the universe. Anyway. It's just a guy who's like, he pulls a wire out of his eyeball.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Yeah, you basically start cleaning up and going back to your room.
Right.
Jordan, you heading home?
Yeah,
Passing out?
pretty much.
All right. Easy enough.
Nowhere else to be.
So, the next day will come. Essentially, no planned events over here until Tuesday. So, right now it is going to be Saturday the 3rd.
Got it.
What are you two doing as soon as you wake up after everything that just happened?
I'm also gonna say Arabella like doesn't hardly sleeps like at all through the night.
Okay.
She kind of just stays in her room.
Like the whole day? Like through morning?
Yeah.
Okay. I think pretty early you hear a knock on your door.
She doesn't answer. Come in. She's like still laying in bed, just like pretty mopey.
Yeah, you don't see anybody come through the door.
She kind of looks over. I said, come in.
And right up on the bed, you see a little white ferret plop onto your stomach. And walking through the door, you see Olivia. You weren't at the service. You feeling all right?
I'm just feeling a little under the weather today.
Oh, okay. I'll get a thermometer, and you want me to get Sister Miriam?
No, it's better that you don't.
Okay. Yeah. We'll take care of ourselves. Okay. Yeah. She like runs down. You hear down the hall. You hear someone like another nun's voice like, "Shouldn't you be doing it?" And you hear like, "Oh no, I'm gonna take care of Arabella. She's not feeling too well."
Son of a bitch.
And like a couple minutes later, she comes back with a bunch of like a little basket of stuff in her hand. Pull out a thermometer. Just like, you haven't been feeling well a lot lately, huh?
I guess something's been going around.
Yeah, under your tongue. Like, all right, don't have a fever. She like puts stuff away. She's just trying all these like really random like things. She just takes out a wet cloth, and slaps it into your forehead. It's like, okay, that looks good. All right, what are your symptoms? And Bowie like, climbs on her shoulder.
I'm really tired.
Tired. Yeah.
And achy.
Nurse, write that down. Bowie's like.
She just gives her like, I'm achy and I'm just tired.
Okay. Okay. Good. Yeah. I diagnose you with being sad, and the perfect cure is going for a walk with me.
You have Bowie, right?
Yeah, but Bowie's not really fun to walk around with because he kind of just disappears for a bit.
He does do that pretty often, huh? Yeah.
So, come on.
I really would prefer to not run into anybody.
Oh, I know all the paths to not running into anybody. Trust me.
All right.
I have a little map under my bed. She like leaves down the hall. Comes back with like this really crude like I drew it map. Like the compound.
A Squidbilly?
Yeah, it's like a Squidbilly. There's like little paths drawn, and there's like a big stick figure of like Mother Adele, and another one of Sister Miriam, and like Brother Lewis. She's like, okay, I think we should take path C today. Yeah, that's good. Nice little forest trip, you know?
Sure, whatever you think.
I take that sometimes when I go on kitchen duty. Take the back door out over there, it's great.
That's where you go?
No.
All right, let's go. She kind of like gets up. She's like still like in pajamas. She's like, I gotta change.
All right, you got 5 minutes, soldier. Let's go. She leaves.
She like salutes. She's like, yes, ma'am.
Bowie's still there. She reaches down like, no, you can't peep, you idiot. Comes out, shuts the door, waits for you.
Yeah. She changes. She kind of tries to like hide whatever like journal or diary she has, and just like before she leaves the room and goes to visit. And goes out to Olivia. Yeah,
and Olivia is she's happy that she doesn't have to work, of course. But you know, she's jovial because she gets to be with her, essentially, big sister, you know? She's, you know, jumping on logs and she's talking about school and, like, her days and stuff like that.
Yeah.
She's kind of rattling off.
And the whole time, like, Arabella's really attentive and,
okay.
like, listening and, like, really anything that pulls her out of, like, her head is she's, like, focused on.
And, she says, one conversation she leaves, she's like, oh, yeah, man, you know, I broke my desk leg the other day in my room.
How'd you do that?
I was practicing some moves.
Some moves?
Not important. Anyway.
Wait, what kind of
broke
moves?
it. And do you know if Mr. Teller's going to be in to fix it?
I doubt it.
Oh. Because I haven't seen Brother Lewis in a while.
Yeah. Right. I guess he'll be out for a little while, too.
Alright, fun. Cool. Great.
I could try to help you fix it.
You're not a handy person.
Are you sure? I could try.
You're not a handy person.
What do you mean? I
You're
help
not
out.
a handy
I help
person.
out all the time.
I don't even really trust you in the kitchen half the time.
Why not? I make great food. Mother Adele always says it's good.
Mother Adele doesn't have taste buds.
That's just not true.
She says, I'm pretty sure you can make anything taste not as bad as Mother Adele, but pretty close.
Hey.
But it's fine. I'll figure something out. I'll put like, some of your books there or something. There's another leg.
What are you doing that broke the leg?
I told you. Practicing my moves.
Like dance moves?
Sure.
She kind of gives her a look.
Dance of death.
What are you practicing that for?
Well, you know, you gotta be able to defend yourself. Right?
Yeah. I mean, you don't. We live here. It's safe.
I guess, but sometimes you want to look for some adventure. Kind of like how you keep sneaking out at night.
Could you?
And during the day. You sneak out a lot.
You talk a lot.
Yeah, to you.
Yeah, things have been a little crazy lately.
Did you find, like, a boy you liked in town or something?
No.
Somebody? Anybody?
No.
Why don't you bring me then?
It's complicated. I really shouldn't have gone anywhere.
But you did.
I did.
Okay. I mean, clearly you don't want to talk about it.
It's not something you have to worry about.
If you're in trouble, I'm definitely gonna worry about it. Is somebody, like, blackmailing you, harassing you?
She kind of, like, lets out a big sigh. She's like, no. Nothing like that.
Okay. Made a deception roll.
I'm good at this.
No, it's 0, it's 9. It's fine!
Yeah, she like stops. Mother Adele wasn't at prayer this morning either.
She wasn't?
No. Thought you two were doing something together.
No, that's strange. Do you know where she is?
No, I haven't seen her all day, actually.
She's gonna be pretty cross with me.
I mean, I didn't tell.
I'm not... I feel like some people know.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. You're Mother Adele's favorite, so she might be a little better about it.
That's not true.
Oh, come on. You know it is.
Maybe a little. But she loves all of us. She protects us. She takes care of us.
Yep, you're right. You're right.
You know that if anything bad happens, you could come to me, right?
Yeah, and same.
Right.
And same to you too. You can see Bowie just like his head is in like a little like log that fell, like turns and it flips the whole log, it rattles out. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not going to you if I'm in trouble.
Yeah, he
Hands him over to you.
he has the most amount of secrets. I like stare him down.
Blinks one eye at a time.
I meant to ask. I know you weren't feeling good a little while ago. Were you okay when we had to when we had that event, for lack of a better term, we had to lock up.
What event?
We had to. I mean, everyone went to. Everyone had to lock their doors.
I don't remember a fire drill or anything happening.
Just when.
You know, I like to. You know, whenever Sister Miriam decides to do one of those, I kind of blank it out anyway in my head.
No, it was. I told you to get inside. It was dangerous. Something happened.
What are you talking about?
Do you not remember that?
How can I remember like some weird dream that you clearly had?
Yeah, I guess I'm crazy. I guess it was just a dream.
Tell me what else is new. I think I'm the only sane one around here.
You know, I think that's true, actually. Besides Bowie, of course.
Well, since you're so happy-go-lucky right now, walk in with me. I think you help me with my chores.
But I always do your chores.
Uh-huh.
So can't you do them?
Oh, I took you on this nice walk and showed you one of my trails. Very worthy payment, I would say.
I guess so.
All right, come on.
All right, you lead the way.
And she does so, leading you back towards the compound. Make a perception roll.
That's a fat 15.
Not bad. As you start approaching the compound, you're actually approaching from the forests from the side. So you have to you're coming from behind the dilapidated building. As you kind of turn the corner, you see somebody walking right in the center path with a bag slung over her shoulder. You see, still dressed in her nun attire, you see Sister Angelica kind of just walking out.
I kind of shout to Olivia. I'm like, go on without me for a second. I'll meet up.
All right, hold you to it.
All right, see you in a sec. Kind of make my way over to Angelica. I
She's just walking.
Yeah, I kind of tap her on the shoulder. Like, hey,
She stops. She's like, you shouldn't tap someone on the shoulder like that. From behind.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. What can I help you with, little Miss Arabella?
Well, things were kind of left strange and
final?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
Well, a little stunt I pulled yesterday. Mother Adele didn't seem to fancy it too much, so she's kicking me out.
How did she find out?
I don't know.
I swear it wasn't me.
Of course you didn't tell. You're a goody two-shoes. Something happened. She saw it or something. I guess I wasn't the... Well, I was kind of obvious about it, I guess. Kind of in a rush. Sloppy, I know. Honestly, I think it's because that bitch wants to keep an eye on me. Oh, sorry. I should probably wait till I talk like that until I leave.
What? Can you... I just... She kind of like glares at her a little bit. Even if I ask you questions, you're not going to tell me, are you?
Well, you're catching on now, aren't you? I'll tell you whatever you'll need to hear.
Why were you there?
Where? I was there to get groceries. I was there to make a deposit at the bank. You gotta be a little specific, hon. Come on.
Why did you kill him?
I mean, Bear was gonna do the same. It would just break my heart if he just had that on his conscience.
Yeah, apparently you don't seem to have yours.
Yeah, well, you know. I am devastated by the loss of Mr. Sales. He was a psychopath, a sociopath, an insane, delusional nutcase. I'm gonna miss him.
Do you work with Barrett?
I've never been on a mission with him. She starts like walking, like not dismissing the conversation,
Right.
just making you like follow.
Yeah, I follow behind her. Has he told you anything about what he does? Or I guess
I know what he does.
you... Do you both work for Bleeding Edge?
All right. Listen real close, Arabella. Don't say that name out loud again. Okay?
Why?
Because it's really dangerous, and I would hate to see a hair harmed in that pretty little head of yours.
That's why you took me there last night, so I wouldn't get hurt, right?
You did a great job. And you got a little banged up. You look good now, though. All's well that ends well, right?
That's not the point. We've already dealt with everything that had entailed.
Yeah, they were doing a great job, by the way, without you. They did awesome. I bet, showed up and one of them was dead, other one's unconscious. Yeah, they were doing awesome. Really dealt with it.
What brought you here?
Arabella, I'm not gonna answer that. You don't need to know it, not right now. And when you do know, it's gonna be too late. Probably gonna be dead. Maybe not. I don't know. See, that's a great thing about life. That's a great thing about working for this company.
What happens if I call Sales? Will it just go nowhere?
Well, you have his number?
Yes.
What number do you have?
Wouldn't you like to know?
She, like her bag, slackens a bit. She, loosens her grip. That smile's, gone for a second. Okay. That's good. All right, Alba. Maybe you're not so sweet. Maybe you're as much of a conniving bitch as Mother Adele.
I don't care about Bleeding Edge. I don't care about what you or Barrett do. What I do care about is keeping people safe. And I want to know what you know about our convent.
Classified information, hon. Gotta get going. I'm sure we'll run into each other again. Bring the whole gang along.
Fine, I guess I'll call that number and see what it does.
Okay. 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 She starts walking away. Okay. 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 Okay.
She kind of stands there, like, just kind of like huffing, like, everyone telling me, can't say this. This is classified. Everyone has a secret. Nobody wants to tell anybody, but somehow it ends up on my problem, Arabelle, me. I don't know why it happens, but people just keep coming at me and they keep trying to kill me and I don't know why. And she just walks like that. It's like just very, like, befuddled back to the convent.
All right. So, Jordan.
I have to blow my nose.
How dare you?
Do it. Letting everyone hear it.
Do it right into the mic, why don't you?
I thought that was real for a second. Like, actually, I'm like, what the hell's happening? Jordan.
You're dead.
You wake up. Saturday morning. Your wounds healed due to your regeneration. What's up?
I get up. Kinda. Not really thinking about anything that happened the day before yet. I get up. Go to my fridge. Go to try to, like, make breakfast. Realize it's pretty much empty. Haven't had a chance to do anything other than adventure lately. So upon realizing this and realizing that he survived after thinking he was going to die yesterday, kinda gets ready and realizes he has to go into town.
Okay.
He's a little nervous though because he thinks he's wanted for murder.
Okay.
But given the circumstance, he needs to try to resume normalcy. Can't escape back to work because doesn't really have a job anymore. So he looks at his wallet, flips through what money he has left, decides that's enough, and heads out to his truck and drives into town to go to a market or something.
Okay. Yeah, so the food and stuff has been rebranded.
What?
Oh no, are they gentrifying Arcadian Haven?
Unfortunately, there was a lawsuit.
Oh.
Or a potential lawsuit that they wanted to avoid.
They got a cease and desist.
Yes. So you can see, like, it's like a relatively small market over there, but you see, like, the front sign is like there's like a small crane. So it's like taking out the sign. It's being renamed. It's like a really there's like a draped up curtain or like a banner. It's called the Not So Grocery Market.
The fuck is this? Bob's Burgers? Every fucking place has to be a pun.
I love it.
To this guy. It's amazing.
Because fuck me that I don't watch fucking popular sitcom shows and realize names are taken.
What was food and stuff?
Parks and Recs or some show like that. It was one of those like office Parks and Recs.
Damn.
I don't know. I don't watch any
sucks.
of them. Okay, I'm sorry. All right? I'm sure they're fine.
They're pretty good.
You run to Carrie Lindsay. You met her before. She's the 16-year-old who works as a cashier over at the grocery store. Always popping gum and rings you out over there. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that this feeling of paranoia around, it's up to you if it persists. Everybody around you is acting pretty normal. Make me a
It's
perception
usually the
roll.
case when you're paranoid.
Yeah, yep.
Everybody else is
Well said.
cool and you're freaking out. 16?
As it happens, it's happened before in this campaign, and it's probably gonna happen in the future too. People in Arcadian Haven love to gossip and they love to talk. And you just, you see two old ladies at the produce talking. Occasionally, just all around these places, and you kind of piece together something, right?
Hmm.
You hear a name. You've heard it around. The name is Roland North.
Hmm.
And you heard that he's been trying to buy a lot of places lately. And his latest venture was Peter's Pawnings.
Hmm.
You basically hear like, I don't know why anybody would want to own that dump. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's all you hear. Kind of strange.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what did you roll? 16?
Yeah.
You also hear another rumor that the Hark daughter, Laura Hark, has been getting into a lot of trouble lately. And people are talking about, I found graffiti on the side of my house, there's eggs on mine, there's all these different problems. And just like, oh, that Deandra doesn't know how to raise a daughter right, apparently. And just all this peanut gallery talk.
Okay.
So, just little rumor stuff.
Hmm.
Sure doesn't know.
No, it won't have any impact on anything. Just rumors.
After overhearing the thing about the pawn shop while I was like going about my business or whatever, that kind of stuck out to me. And as I leave the market before leaving town, I stop by the pawn shop just to see what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, it's at the bottom of a hill over here. You're trying to remark around to how, like, it isn't really a remarkable spot.
Yeah.
To your knowledge. I mean, you're not really, like, a businessman, you know what I mean, or anything like that, but yeah, you go into the front of the shop. The front, like, that porch area is set up at all. Now, there's, like, a bike up there, like a worn bike. It's like a mountain bike. What's new since the last time you were there? Place seems pretty clean as you open the door. And you see Peter kind of like reaching up. He's on a stepping stool, like 2 steps up top, getting like a globe that he's like trying to put up, and it's like kind of heavy.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's kind of struggling. He's like,
Oh, yeah, in a minute.
Hang on, step down. I can get that up for you.
No, I thank you very much, but yeah, like.
That thing looks fragile.
made a persuasion roll.
Oh. 10.
You're fragile, aren't you?
I'll have you know, I've seen that from space.
Yeah, she finishes it. It wobbles for a minute. You're both like,
Yeah.
Studio, you're right.
comes back down.
Space, huh?
At one time.
Teller, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, he goes by. What can I help you with, Mr. Teller?
I heard you're selling this place.
Sell it? I wouldn't sell this place for anything. I love it here.
Oh, good. That's not what I heard.
He like, he has like a thermos. And he, like, pulls it over and he like pulls up a cat. It's like a, what's like an old like 80s truck, like something you find in a pawn shop, right? Like
Like Masters of the Universe or something.
Yeah. Instead, you just see like He-Man
or like
in front.
Kiss.
And it's like worn. Oh, I like Kiss. Kiss is way better. Yeah, it's like Kiss. Then he pours out like a dark liquid into it.
Yeah.
Spill the tea.
He's like, and he goes into the corner of the store where you see like a bunch of like decanters and stuff, and he finds just like this glass, this like Scotch glass. And he pours you something from it.
What have you been hearing?
Well, I like pick up the glass, I like put it to my nose and just kind of like smell it.
It's herbal.
Oh, probably tea. Takes a sip. Puts it down on the
It's
table.
gasoline. No, it's tea. Yeah.
He goes, I was at the grocery store and I overheard some old ladies talking about Roland North buying up all kinds of property around town, and your place was mentioned.
News travels fast around here, huh?
Say it ain't so. After everything we've been through here, you're gonna sell this place?
Oh no, this place is my home.
Exactly.
That stuck up north. I'm trying. Don't tell anyone. I'm trying to be a little nicer. That gentleman Mr. North shows up in my shop. Starts waving around these trinkets to me and says, "Oh, I wanna bring back Arcadian Haven. I wanna make it what it was gonna be." And he wants to turn this place into like a tourist info center or something. You believe that? This place has history.
What does he plan on doing with all this stuff?
Hell if I know.
So you're gonna accept the offer?
The hell I am. I'm not selling anything over here. Nothing to that bloated... that gentleman.
It's okay. You can speak your mind
That
around me.
bloated piece of shit.
I appreciate the honesty.
He's a nice guy, but he gets in his head too much. Thinks he owns the place. He owns half of it, but he's not getting my part.
As you shouldn't. This place has history.
Says,
He said if I was interested, hold on, I'll show you. This weird magic trick thing. I don't know all this new.
he goes like, into the back and he comes out with this really nice, like, almost like a jewelry case.
Yeah.
Pretty small, but it's like this really polished wood. It's expensive.
Give me this thing as a token of good faith. What an asshole.
Yeah, what an asshole. What is this thing? Can I see it?
Puts it down, slides and opens it up. And you just see like a coin, like a $50.
What, he gave you $1? What is this thing?
It's just an old coin over here. He said, does weird things.
Like what?
I don't know. I think it has some sort of that, like I think there's a motor in it or something. It's something weird over here. Like check here.
He like walks past you like around the counter and
Yeah.
goes outside, and the door is open, and he just kind of looks at you, fling, and just flicks it off, and you can't see it anymore. Comes back. He says,
Give it a few minutes.
I'm not following, Peter.
you hear, as rolling along the floor, the coin just rolls back, and right to the counter.
Can't get rid of it.
What the hell?
I think there's a microchip inside the box or something.
Can I see that thing?
Yeah,
I pick it up off the ground and I look at it. What does it look like?
It's a chocolate coin.
It looks like it's a rather large, a little like thicker, just $50 coin, like USD. You make an investigate roll.
16.
16.
Yeah.
You're just looking at it long and hard, and he sees you examining it. He goes, "Oh, don't worry." He goes into another corner of the store and rummages through the things and pulls out a magnifying glass, like gives it to you.
Like, oh,
Nice.
thanks.
And you don't see anything on the faces, but as you like turn to the side, you can see like the pattern along the ridge, like the metal like fused together, or that makes up this piece. You just see little triangle patterns all along it.
It's peculiar. I like take the coin. I walk over to like the doorway. I'm like, "Do you mind if I try it?"
Knock yourself out. Demo run.
I like turn my back in the doorway and I just like whip it as hard as I can.
Do you like?
Not like gun it. I'm not like with human capability.
Okay. Make a strength throw.
With the strength of a 32-year-old man.
Pretty fit 32.
And
man, all things considered.
and with a strength of 19.
I think it's like kind of easy to forget that like Jordan's kind of ripped, because he was like in the military and then he was like a really like top like astronaut, and then he like did handiwork for it, right? Like
He's always been lean.
yeah. So yeah, you chuck it. It goes far.
Yeah.
You see it just like rattle like into a sewer drain. Just
And it's gone.
Yep. Like, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta give a few minutes.
Okay.
Usually doesn't come back if you're looking.
Okay. Do you ever get any Air Force medals in here?
What? Air Force medals?
Yeah, like old shit, like from like like dead vets' houses and stuff. I bet you get liquidations.
Hey, well, let me check. I'll find out.
People like die and then they clean out their
What do
houses.
you want
They don't have any
after
family.
Force Metal
And,
4?
history.
All right. Roll a d20.
Natural 20.
Hey, yes, sure. I gotta look up what a fucking Air Force Member looks like. Maybe do those anymore?
Amazing.
Just happened to find it.
I actually have like 5 of them.
I was actually in the Air Force, believe it or not.
It's weird. Somebody's.
No shit.
It's weird. This house up a ways had a dead family in it, and they had a ton of stuff.
Yeah. You just got a big shipment.
It was a Teller family. It's so weird.
It's weird, really strange.
Yeah. Okay. So you do see he like rummages through a few things, kind of dusty. Brings it out. Just like wrapped in like this cloth. He unfurls it. You see a like a shield medal with like an American eagle like onto it, and the pattern of it is of a flag with 2 stars and the red and white stripes. Yeah, he looks over. He's like, I don't know what it's for. Yeah, but it's pretty nice.
It is.
Yeah, I feel like, something like this is pretty important to someone out there, but not anymore.
Yeah. Well, I mean, while we're waiting, I guess I'll take it.
All right.
I mean, I made you find it, so.
Yeah, let me check the ledger.
Are you gonna get the Arabella discount?
I'm gonna get the I saved his store from an interdimensional threat discount.
You get the I didn't know that was happening at the time discount.
He doesn't even really remember who I am.
As he's like
discount.
looking through, you hear a, and you turn around to see a coin come back and hit you in the foot.
I just kind of like turn and look at the floor, like,
Oh, yeah.
I'll be damned.
Oh,
I lean over and pick
reliable.
it up. I'm like, it's back.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. You want it?
The coin?
Yeah. I'm running a business here.
How much could you possibly sell a boomerang coin for?
How much you gonna pay?
Well, sir, I'm technically unemployed right now, so
Wow, that's you.
coin is yours, but we'll talk about that medal.
What the hell am I gonna do with this thing?
That is for you to know and me to find out.
Make a wealth roll.
What even is my wealth? Hey,
Oh, we had this
I have
discrepancy.
wealth 4.
I know.
23.
I gotta write down the proper rules. What was it?
23.
Yeah.
This is $40.
All right.
50 I throw in the coin.
You really want to get rid of this thing that bad?
I don't like it. I don't know how it works.
I can't.
And the bastard gave it to me. I have to keep looking at it. Reminds me of how he wants to buy this place.
Can't say I blame you. What if I lose it at my house and it rolls back to you?
Well, I just
Will I get my $10 back?
How low?
High, always.
Always high.
All right. Fine, I'll give you a discount.
All right.
$5 back. Take it or leave it.
Fine. Give me the lot, I guess.
Gives you the medal. Puts the coin on top.
I keep the chase.
That's fine.
It's nice.
That's
It's
fine.
a nice chase.
Do it. You know, it would serve you well to repurpose that piece of shit box that asshole gave you.
Don't blame the box. Blame the man.
Alright. Put some like cigars or something in.
Don't diss a perfectly good box.
Words to live by.
That's what you say. Tell her. All right. Anything else I can do for you on this fine day?
No, I just I wanted to double check because I didn't think that what I heard was true.
It's a nice thing of you to do. Come all the way and help talk to a man like me.
I was in town.
Yeah, come by more often, huh?
Sure.
Talk more about, I don't know, metals and...
Yeah,
Close.
any kind of stuff you find out that's like that, let me know.
Yeah, we'll do.
Oh.
Tell me about space sometime.
It's not cold, but there's no heat.
Not cold, there's no heat.
It's peculiar.
I'll write that down.
Is that a typewriter?
Yeah.
You want a
But,
typewriter?
Tempting, but I'm on a strict budget at the moment.
Yeah, fine.
But yeah, thanks for the stuff. I'll try to do something with this coin.
Well, okay, whatever that means. Have a good day.
And you too. If it comes back here, I'll find you and get my $5 back.
You know where I am. I don't know where $5 will be.
Fair point. But all right, hey, thanks for the stuff. I
Waves you off. Ching.
I jump back in my truck and before I start going, I take the coin out and I start looking at the ridges along the side of it.
Mm-hmm. I'm bad. I left the card at home.
There's a card.
How
I just bought a
dare you?
fucking
You bought yes.
I will.
asshole.
I will.
Dare you?
I will get it for you.
I
How?
bought a fucking bygone
I
and
would
you
get it for
forgot
you.
it at home.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
What
I
a
would get
jerk.
it for you. Everyone ban me. I'm awful.
Yeah,
How
so
dare you.
now the coin is gonna roll back into the pawn shop,
Yep.
Retcon.
How dare you?
right out of my hand.
There is no coin.
That's cold-hearted.
Mother Adele shows up like, what coin?
I heard there was a coin, so I bought it. And I locked it in a hollowed-out Bible. Put it in my bookshelf.
Barrett,
Yes.
going back to town?
Yeah.
Okay. Easy enough to arrive that morning. What are you doing? Where are you going? What do you possibly do?
True.
I mean, the first thing I'm gonna do
Uh-huh.
is drive up to my burned down house.
It's there. You pull up front.
Mm-hmm.
You see fire has been it's just charred remains of your home.
I'm gonna.
You also see like police tape around.
Okay. I'm gonna duck under the tape.
Okay.
If there's no one around.
Nah, there's
And,
no one here.
I'm just gonna kick through, like, the remains of it and see if there's anything that's like not burned.
Make an investigate roll.
8.
8.
Yeah.
Moving through, you find a wrapper for a sandwich.
yeah.
Just one little corner of it spared, but
Yeah.
no sandwich in sight.
All right. Yeah. I mean, after I kick through it for a little while, I'm just kind of like gonna move behind the house.
Okay.
I know, like you can probably still see me because there's no house there.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
It's nothing very conspicuous about what you're doing.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just like move behind it, like outside the tape, and just like have a cigarette.
Yeah, sitting out there. It's quiet.
Yeah.
It's Arcadian Haven. For whatever that means in your head.
And after just kind of hanging around for a little while, I'm gonna drive towards the overlook of the compound.
Okay. Your usual spot?
Yep.
Okay. Park far away. Take your usual trek.
Yep.
The path seems different now. Obviously, everything's in its place.
Yeah.
That tossed log that you see, it's still there.
Yep.
The usual like bunch of mushrooms that you step on occasionally on the way there, still there. Sure enough, your path is there.
When I arrive, I'm just gonna like take my scope out, not the whole gun, and just kind of like just look over the compound, see if anything is like weird, if there's anything happening, anything out of the ordinary.
Made a perception roll.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the good
Thanks.
thank you.
Thanks, Tails.
Rolling around.
22.
22?
Yes.
Everyone's going about their day. Everything seems fine. It's pretty early in the morning over here. Their interaction hasn't really happened yet.
Yeah.
But there's no chaos.
Yeah. After looking it over for a minute, I'm gonna put my scope away and just kind of like sit, and then I'm just gonna like fall onto my back and lay there.
Okay. Just chill out there for a while.
Yeah.
How long are you staying there?
For a while.
Okay.
An hour or two.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. Just kind of thinking about everything that's happened.
Okay. Arabella, you doing anything else?
I want to do 2 things.
Okay. I want to go to that spot and lay bear traps.
Yeah, I lay traps. You've activated my trap card.
Bear trap.
Barrett trap.
Shut up.
Shut up, Ed.
I'll ban you from the chat.
Spend the no voice.
Okay, first I want to try to go. Shut up. I want to go to. Actually, I don't know how feasible this is. I want to basically try to find books about like the history of the convent.
Books on the history of the convent.
Yes.
Like in town?
Yeah. Like when it was set up, like by
Where are you
who.
going? Where are you looking?
I'll start at like the library.
Yeah.
Unless would she know if any books are like in the convent? Like if they have any.
Make an investigate roll.
Okay.
I wasted all my rolls for last time.
Do you have hero points?
No. I'm sorry, investigation you said?
Correct.
You know what, I will.
Okay.
Now that you said that.
Damn.
Yeah, 10, right?
You had 10.
I rolled a 2, then I rolled a 3, so that's 13 plus 4.
Meant to be a bad roll.
So 16 total.
Not bad. So the best place to look is the library.
Yeah.
Arcadian Public Library. What you're able to find, obviously no books per se, but you can find old like newspaper clippings, stuff like they have that archive. I think there's a specific word for an archive.
I don't remember.
It's microfiche.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
That was good.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're on that shit. What else other weird things do you want to know?
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of obscure knowledge.
So you can find that. Miss Hitchens, Jessica Hitchens, she will help you. She's the librarian. She kind of like wheels around in her wheelchair, leading you through different sections over there, helping you pick things up. And she gives you like this stack of newspapers, and you're trying to sift through, trying to piece together sort of history. And you do discover like a few little facts about it. Anything in particular, I'll say, so I don't just rattle off random things. You rolled a 16 total?
Yeah.
I'll say I'll answer 2 questions.
Okay.
2 degrees of success over there, so.
All right. I want to know who opened the convent.
Who opened the convent?
Yes.
Rolling north. All signs point back
I'm
to
just waiting, man. Well, he wants to buy it.
It was his dad.
Mr. North was my father.
Nolan Dorth.
Lilt whooshy is.
It was started by not Mother Adelph. It was the Mother Superior at the time. Her name being Mother Gloria.
Mother Gloria.
Yeah, Mother Superior Gloria.
Okay. Does it have a last name to it, or it's just Gloria?
Just a Superior Gloria.
Okay, Superior. Heard.
It was 60 years ago.
Okay. I also want to know.
The end of the campaign.
Yeah.
Well,
Who's the final boss?
Huh?
Who's the final boss?
Yeah.
Wilt Lucius. It all goes back. He's green this
That'd be an
time.
awful ass pull I'd have to do for that.
He's come back.
Somehow, Wilt Lucius returns.
Barrett vomits in the middle of the.
Hey, how are you?
Shoot him.
I want to know if
Oh yeah. Look at that juicy question.
I'm trying to think of a good one. I don't want to waste it. Could I find if it was originally made as an orphanage as well, or if it was only like a convent?
You do know. Do you read or what do you mean? Like if it was started as an orphanage and then turned
Like
into
if it
more
was
of a
if it was always
monastery?
both, or if it just started as one and then opened.
It was never an orphanage.
It was no. Oh right, because
It was supposed to be a college.
right.
You knew that, so I'll let you do another question.
Well, I mean when it opened.
Like, did it open for the express purpose of taking in orphans?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
It was meant for the betterment of the community of Arcadian Haven
Okay.
and to train novitiates.
Okay.
Why is the L greasy?
Because I put a lot of shit on it.
Oh.
What a weird sentence.
Well, I mean,
L greasy.
we have an L, and I've been handing it to people when they deserve it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of greasy
It's kind
looking.
of greasy.
It is kind of greasy.
Yeah, what the fuck happened?
I just put drinks and food.
Does
I don't
the
know.
L,
Here's your greasy L.
what does the L represent? Like, just give them
My
the L
page
card,
is
like
also
loser.
like covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Understood.
Yeah, or
If someone takes an L, you give them the L.
yeah, they have to take it.
This is how you start like a natural player biome.
Yeah. I think I would love the idea of like if you fucked up, the DM just hands you an L. Here, take this. That'd be amazing.
Oh, don't give me that power.
Okay. I'm gonna begrudgingly, when I get back, I do want to speak with
Carry
Mother
on.
Adele.
Okay. Yeah, take you some time. Your eyes are straining. And you decide I'm gonna head back. And as you do, you arrive back, bike home. And, you find... Make investigate roll.
Okie dokie. Oh my god! I rolled a 2.
You're back to normal rolls, huh?
It was a one-time thing.
It was so worth it though.
God intervened.
This is 6.
and brought Natalie
total.
back to life.
Yeah, and that was it for the rest
Everyone
of
gets one.
the. Yeah, legit.
You can't find her
Okay.
throughout the day.
Okay.
You asked around and people say, oh, I haven't seen her around. She's off doing something. Some people say they don't know. Some people give you one answer and it's wrong. Nothing.
Okay, when I don't find her, would I have, oh no, I wouldn't have anything to develop photos, right? Any way to develop those photos that,
Not unless you go back in town and
right, okay,
kind
no,
of
that's
sound it
fine.
up.
No.
Okay.
That's it, that's all I do.
Okay. Jordan,
Yes.
anything else for the day?
No, after I leave the pawn shop, I head back home.
Cool.
Kind of trying to lay low.
Nice.
Waiting around for Natalie to heal up.
Barrett,
The
the worms have gotten you. You're
oh, okay.
You become one with the pasture.
I'm gonna
I'm so sorry.
Jeez.
I'm gonna head back to my car after like quite a while.
yeah.
And when I get back in, I'm gonna text Jordan and Arabella
Okay.
and just say I'm here and I'm fine.
Weird.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't answer
And then
either.
I'm just gonna put my seat back and fall asleep.
Fall asleep in the forest in your car?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, day is uneventful for the rest of you guys then. Has the calm taken over Arcadian Haven?
No.
Never.
the sky opens up.
Revealing that of
Bomber planes.
What?
World War II bomber planes.
Yeah.
It's Brother Lewis Part 2.
Yeah.
Super Saiyan
Super
Jesus.
Zeppelin.
So, that means we're going into Sunday.
Elle can stay over there now.
Anybody doing
Breezy
anything
elf.
for their Sunday? Going through the days.
Alright. I'm
It's you are
We're in open world sound.
you are in prayer until noon because it is the Lord's Day.
Cheery heart. I actually kind of want one of those.
No.
I never.
you have
had
to catch it in your
Catch
mouth
it.
though.
Yeah, you have to catch it, you know.
Oh,
That was the worst throw I've ever seen.
It's okay, I can steal them. We've got like 3 of them.
Pretty good. I think they're pretty good.
On these for the next like 7 years.
Are we going
They're really
through
fucking good though.
365 over 8 days?
Yes.
Oh no, it's not that bad. I hope.
Alright, I'm going to do a couple things. I'm gonna look for Mother Adele again.
Make
And
a investigate roll.
I want to. Hiya! Ah, why?
She rolled a 2 again.
Can we get Looney Tune motions?
How is that possible?
Dude, I don't know.
How is that
Get some
possible?
sad Bowies in chat.
I've only rolled, like, I don't think I've rolled higher than a 5. I think I rolled 1-1 and the rest were 2s, and then I rolled 1-3 on the friggin'.
I think it's great. I don't know.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, I love them. That's a 6. Great.
She's not. You swear. You know, it's Sunday morning.
Right.
Freaking mass. She's
Right.
not there.
Okay.
You do. At one point though, after mass ends and everything, you just like turn a corner, going to wherever you're going to go. Take the L.
Yeah. Fuck.
Tape that to your face.
And you immediately bump into someone. And it's like walking into a wall.
Yeah.
And you see Brother Lewis in front of you.
Don't put that in my vicinity. I don't want your bad energy on it.
She kind of like is startled for a second and kind of like fearful for a moment. Like looking at him, and she kind of takes a step back and is like, "Good morning, Brother Lewis."
He also looks like a little startled.
Yeah.
He's like, then like recovers. Yeah. Hello, Arabella.
How are you feeling?
Much better.
It's good to hear. Do you happen to know where Mother Adele is?
Oh, she's preoccupied at the moment.
Oh, okay.
She wishes not to be disturbed.
Okay, if you see her, could you tell her I was looking for her?
Of course.
I just want to say I'm sorry for everything, I guess.
You have nothing to be sorry about. Just a victim of circumstance.
I guess. Feels like I should take responsibility.
That's Mother Adele's job.
She seems to have a lot of jobs lately, I guess.
She's a very busy and important woman.
Yeah.
We have her to thank for what we have here.
What do we have here?
A loving community
Right.
based on faith, mutual understanding.
Right. But what is this place for?
Used to be a college, wasn't finished. Now it's a convent to train novitiates. They enter your own quarry. Faith and mutual understanding.
Well rehearsed.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Did you get the thing I sent you?
I did. Thank you so much.
Okay, I just want to make sure you got it. Bye.
I'm just
Kelly
like,
brushes
wait.
by you.
Like, okay. Okay. I start walking back out. Oh my, I'm like, actually, Brother Lewis, wait.
Yes, what is it?
Could you take me to the hospital to visit someone? If you're busy, it's okay.
No, it's fine.
I could
Let's
take
go,
a
let's
bike.
go, let's go.
Okay.
Goes in his truck.
Mhm. I'm just there like,
He's like, free child.
whoa.
Got a dirt bike engine in it.
Just eyes start popping out like everywhere.
Jordan.
Be not afraid.
Jordan, anything
Yes.
you'd like to do before we do that? See?
No, I'm still kind of laying low because I think I'm being investigated for murder. I do text back Barrett though. Just ask why.
We just hear like from your cup holder. Like,
Yeah.
Why? It's just a letter.
I just text back. Nowhere else to go.
I don't answer.
I don't like. Is there like a hotel in town or around town?
There is. It's called Motel.
Nice. Nice.
No
It's
branding.
Yep.
It's one of those like electric sign that's flickering out. It's more like mole.
Yeah.
Like
Moel.
Moel.
Exactly what I
Moel
wanted, baby.
vacancy.
There's no pool. There's no amenities. It's a single story.
nothing.
No continental breakfast.
Absolutely not.
What do you think this is? The fucking Marriott?
Yeah, checkout time is 6:35 a.m.
Yeah.
This is a,
Get the fuck up and get the fuck out.
It's like a 6-room. There's like an office in the corner. It's this like
it's a
Rip.
Motel 1.
Yeah. The only things that happen there are prostitution and drum deals.
Arcade Haven isn't seedy enough for that. That's like too much drama for that place.
Yeah. You're
This
right,
place
yeah.
has like there's almost no reason to go here.
Like no one stayed here
One
since the
bulk
70s.
weed deal.
Definitely like the vibrating beds. Like,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like
Put a
for
coin
families
in.
who stay there.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna check in.
Smells musty as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
There's glass fuses in their electrical.
yeah, there's on the front counter. You see this like really old woman.
Mm-hmm.
She's like completely bald.
Yeah.
But like more of like she like shaves her head.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. She has these like thick rimmed glasses that are like too big for her eyes, so like makes her eyes look huge like for the reflection.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like behind this like iron like fenced booth
Yep.
in there and you see like the office back there. There's like a little television with the antennas sticking out.
Yep.
She's like bending one of them as you approach. Like, Barely get it.
I've been trying to watch Seinfeld for 3 years.
It won't stop the rewrite.
I know the jokes only get worse over time.
But those bass lines, they just keep me listening.
It helps that I can't hear right either.
Oh my god. So stupid.
Kramer, what's going on in there?
So dumb.
I don't know. I stuffed it with Umbra.
Oh my my god.
Shut up.
Umbra, I barely know her.
What's the deal with Mr. Sales?
No, he's the one telling the jokes, dude.
You're right.
Kramer is played by
And then I killed her.
Fucking oh my god.
This is the worst derailed
Really?
show.
It's only funny to us. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So stupid.
Yeah. So she, you come up,
Mm-hmm.
and you see she has a name tag. It says Sandy on it.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hold on a second. All right. Well, how can I help you?
So rude.
I'd like to book a room.
Why?
Is there a bed in there?
Yes.
Well, that's why.
All right. Well, I have to clean the linens real quick. No one stayed here in a while. Here, she there's a little slot underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's more like those bank slots where like she opens a drawer, then puts a book in.
Yeah.
But even if she does that, she like there's like a little book, with like your information, like phone number, name, stuff like that. She like walks to the side and just opens the door, removing all security from it, and just like walks past you into room 103.
It's securely unscared door.
And you just write your information down.
Yep.
Takes a few minutes. She comes out and walks more towards the back again, trying to wrap around the building. A little more time passes. She comes by with these folded linens. So, all right, come on.
Yeah, I follow her.
So, okay, don't take card.
That's fine.
Okay, very good. Don't take money order.
Yep, that's fine too.
All right. Don't take checks.
Sure.
All right. I like you. Puts it down. The room is bare. It's got this like brown carpet. There's this old TV. There's a VCR underneath it, or above it, I should say. That's there. There's a small desk to the corner. There's a lamp that you like walk over, click on. The bulb's dead.
Yep, of course.
There's a bathroom in there. Make a perception roll.
No toilet paper.
25, 26.
You can see like every bug in this room. There's not many. There's nothing huge, but like there's like a daddy long legs here.
Oh, gross.
Occasional spiders around. And, clean it up. She like comes by with like a dustpan and a broom.
Yep.
Just like, here you go.
Thanks.
Give you a discount if you clean it yourself. That's called business. She walks away.
Sitting there holding the broom and the dustpan.
Oh, hold on. How long are you staying?
I don't know yet.
Okay. Just have the money.
Yep.
Spoiler
Just gotta close the door.
Barrett gave all his
like-
money to the sandwich boy.
Got no money.
You shut the door and it like doesn't like it like opens back up. You have to like jostle it shut.
Yep.
Pays bullets.
There's the only lock is the chain lock on the side. So
Okay.
Very
Alright.
secure.
this is your home.
Yep, I'm just gonna take my stuff in. It's like my case and
Yeah.
whatever belongings I have on me.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna hang out, I guess.
Just imagine Bear just sitting at the end of the bed. The walls are so thin. You can like hear like 2 rooms away. You hear the office. You just.
I'm gonna like close the blinds to the window.
Okay.
And just gonna sit. I'm not gonna have the TV on. I'm just gonna hang out for a while.
Okay.
Listen to this lady watch Seinfeld.
All right. Anybody do anything else for the day?
I'm visiting
That's right.
Natalie.
Okay. Yeah. So, Brother Lewis takes you to Doc Hal's urgent care office, and he's like, "I'll wait out here."
Thank you. She like
Nods.
hops out.
Go inside. Doc Howell doesn't seem to be at the door, but Dorothy, and kind of like the alarm, kind of pokes his head out the door. Pokes his head back in, says something, and it comes out. Miss Arabella?
Hello. I was just wondering if I could visit Miss Home.
Of course. Last room on the right.
Thank you. She makes her way there.
Mhm.
And before she steps in, she kind of like stands there and takes like a big deep breath. Alright. And like walks in and like sees if she's awake or conscious or not.
Yeah, you poke your head in, and indeed you see Natalie, not on the bed, but on the chair that was beside the bed, but she pulled it up beside the window now. Her leg, like her lower leg, has a cast, and so does her right arm. Like the right side of her body kind of just
Is fucked up.
is more messed up than the other. She has like a crutch on next to her, ready to help, but she's just sitting down. And she looks over to you, bandages around. She looks over, and is like, "Oh, Arabella,
Hi.
hey, come in."
She kind of like slowly walks away and she's like, "How are you feeling?"
Oh, you know, been better. Haha.
Right. I'm sorry I didn't bring anything. It was kind of last minute.
No, it's you don't have to be sorry. She looks out the window again, then back at you.
I was wondering if we could talk.
Yeah, I think that's important, right? Not sure what happened.
Yeah.
She just leans back a little. All right. Well, I'm gonna be talking to Jordan about it pretty soon.
Yeah, right. If you don't mind telling me what happened.
Well, I was hoping you'd tell me that. Last thing I remember before passing out a little was in a closet. Then in a parking lot. Some man turned his gun into a bike. There was an explosion.
Yeah.
Then nothing for a while. And then I saw you. And then kind of faded in and out at that point.
Right. I'm so sorry that this happened to you. It's not something that was expected to happen.
Yeah, well, bound to have at least one or two adventures in our life, right? Oh, shit, sorry. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
What do you know about it?
I know that it shouldn't be a problem anymore.
That sounds ominous.
It's kind of a lot. I'm often kept out of the loop as well. But Barrett, Mr. Stayer, was working for somebody very dangerous. And it got out of hand. They were the ones that wanted to get to one of us.
Why?
Well, you saw Jordan.
Yeah.
I guess that's why.
And what can you do?
I'm kind of figuring that out myself. And she kind of like steps closer and she's like, "May I?" And she like wants to put her hand on her shoulder.
Break a leg.
She kind of like puts her hand and she takes a deep breath and
She explodes.
firmly grasp it. And
I made a heal roll.
yeah.
I assume you did.
Yeah, and I was gonna
Off that chat.
finally
You can only
only if
wow.
with healing.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna succeed on any of them,
I know, that's the one. What is that? 16 or 18?
18.
23.
Imagine if you put improved crit on your heals.
I like 25. I'm an idiot.
25.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
Christ.
Yeah, your light pours out. Maybe a little more than you expected.
Yeah, like still not really good at
She like jumps back at first, or tries to. You hear the sea like back, and she sneezes. It's not happening. No.
watermelon. Look up watermelon.
Watermelon.
Like you're enlightened.
Yeah. There you go.
And yeah, she like, as it like it keeps flashing, like pops, like
Yeah.
and
I kind of stand there like
she like, raises her arm up like in her cast, and she's like and like her fingers move out of her cast. She's like, whoa.
Are you okay? I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to do that.
No, I'm better than okay. And she just kind of like looks at her own body, like not saying anything. She seems stunned.
I hope that the confidentiality still works.
She like holds out her arm for you to grab.
I like very slowly like hold it
And
out.
she braces her like arm against the windowsill, her other one with the cast, and like stands up.
She the whole time Arabella's like, oh god.
She's like, wow. This cast is now really annoying. This is amazing. How I don't it's like, but you and
It's complicated. It's complicated.
Oh man.
Honestly, wasn't sure if that would work.
It worked. Yeah, I got a lot to talk about with Jordan.
Yeah. Can I?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay. Good.
Do you remember after the explosion what happened? You said that it was nothing for a while.
She says, I think I just remember being taken to a cop. They took me somewhere. It's a little hazy. I remember seeing Jordan and knowing that I wanted to talk to him.
He's been very worried about you.
Yeah. He's a worrywart.
Yeah. I know it's painful and you can say no. I was just wondering if you heard anything weird during your time with...
I don't know if you knew the man who took me, but the word weird doesn't even begin to describe that that thing.
Right.
I spent a lot of years in classes that taught me about how people's minds work, and I could not tell you a thing about him.
He was very hardly human.
I was kind of curious. Tried to pick his brain a little.
Get anything interesting?
No. No.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Really, I wanted to make sure you're okay, and she kind of like looks at her like, really okay?
She like stands up and kind of like, she moves a little awkwardly, just the cast on her foot, goes back to the bed, says, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'm shaken, but it's always, it's funny. You read like a fucking Stephen King book, or something like that, and it's always a small town in the woods. That's where the psycho comes out. That's where all the monsters come out.
Yeah. There's a lot of monsters out there. Something I wasn't aware of until recently either.
Yeah, I got a lot of thinking to do.
Please, if you do need anything...
You've done more than enough, Arabella. Thank you. And what you have, it's a gift. And I know not a lot of people are a fan of gifts these days, but there are a lot who are. I hope you surround yourself with the people who appreciate you.
It's a little complicated. It's kind of a gift with a stipulation, I guess.
Well, I'm back in the office Tuesday, so if you ever want to plan some sessions.
You maybe really should get some rest before then.
No, I have some answers I gotta get. I was expecting to take a wheelchair into the office, but... Well, maybe I might for your sake.
Just be careful when you speak with Jordan.
If there's anybody who knows how to handle Jordan, Arabella, it's me.
She kind of smiles, she's like, of course.
Thank you, though. And, I have to admit, he's been opening up a bit more recently. And if you've been hanging out with him, then I think you've been a good influence.
Yeah, maybe you could get him to lay off the drinking a little.
He's better.
Well, I won't keep you much longer.
She nods. Kind of like leans back into her pillow.
I hope you get some rest, and I hope your chat with Jordan goes well.
Oh, it will.
I have no doubt.
Thank you, Arabella.
I really am sorry about everything.
Shouldn't say anything.
She just kind of nods and like walks out to leave.
Mm-hmm.
She goes home.
Anybody else for the day? Good. Okay. Coming up on Monday. If there's anything else, Tuesday will come.
Just a quick thing.
Yeah.
All I really want to do is I'm gonna text Arabella and just be like, do you know where Angelica is?
I'm so sorry.
You get a burp emoji.
What does that mean?
She drinking soda somewhere?
Fucking kids drinking sodas. Having a pop.
Pop!
You have to yell it.
I text back and say she was kicked out.
I don't respond to that.
We don't house murderers.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in. I'm just gonna stay in.
All right. Barrett. On Monday.
You have an aneurysm.
That's it. Make a new character.
Yeah.
It's not that you left that killed you. It's that you came back.
You voted in chat. It's late.
Mm-hmm.
You're laying in bed, and you hear a outside crash of metal.
I'm just gonna sit up and put my case next to me open. Just wait. Can I tell what it is?
Make a perception.
25.
It's metal.
Mm-hmm.
Something's rolling. I'm getting closer.
I form my gun, stand up, hold it.
Right outside your window.
I just kind of face towards the window, and I don't move. And if nothing happens after a minute, I like slowly go up to it.
Okay. Looking through the blinds, or what are you doing?
I'm gonna like go to the side of the window with my back to the wall,
Okay.
and just kind of like try to peer like between the blinds and the window.
You peer down and you see. It looks like a trash can was rolled right in front of your room.
Mm-hmm.
And trash is littered in a trail all to the front to like towards the street.
I'm just gonna I'll look out a little bit more to like try and follow the trail.
Yeah, you see it's just leading up into the street, like into the street itself.
Okay. After another minute, I'm just gonna slowly walk back towards my bed and grab my case and leave the room.
Right. Open the door. And as soon as you leave the room, I open the door and the trash can near you rolls back and forth.
The one outside the window?
Yeah. Like it's now next to you. But you walk right out of the door and boom, it rattles right there.
I'm just gonna freeze for a second. Give it a gentle kick. I'm gonna lift up the trash can, dump it out.
You see
Let me guess.
Uh-huh.
a large, chubby, little stubby legs, fat, huge raccoon. Just trash all over it. And you hear behind you, you hear, oh, that's it, that's Puddin'.
Who?
Oh, that's
Why is he
Puddin'.
inside?
Oh, Puddin', she goes around wherever she wants in Arcadian Haven. You see, there's like a little bit of a sandwich in the trap. And look, you're like right next to it now, and it's like not running away. She's like totally fine. Just this big mama raccoon.
Well, it's kind of late to have it rolling around the trash, don't you think?
You know, trash day comes, and so does Puddin'. She just gets in here and takes the trash can from you. This old lady starts dragging, you know, like picking up trash as she's going to the street.
Oh, all right. Well, just keep it away from my door, all right?
Puddin' goes where she wants to go. You can't stop Puddin' like you can't stop the weather.
Have you ever seen a ferret running around?
What's a ferret?
It's like a
I'm
long...
kidding. I know what a ferret is.
Well, have you seen one or not?
No. Only Puddin'.
All right.
She's very territorial.
I bet she is. Good night.
Have a good
I'm
one.
gonna close the door.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Beautiful. With the red herring.
So, we fade in from black on.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Really quick, what is the lady's name?
Sandy, the motel owner.
Yeah.
Sandy.
Sorry, just for note purposes.
There is a dark room and a man on his knees on this nice red carpet. And all around him are just these weird, strange knickknacks. There's like a little telescope, a sextant, compasses all around him. There's rolled up rugs. There's buckets of paint that are spilled over and look long dried, soaked into this carpet, ruining any pattern on it. And we just see a man with a dream catcher necklace, hands in his hair. I know we need more. We're gonna get more. It's fine. We'll get what we want. Everyone has a price. Everyone has a price. What? What did you say? He stands up, looking into the darkness. Oh, we're not going there. We're not going there. I know. I said anything you want, anything I want, but we're not going there. I'm sorry. He falls to the carpet and just kind of hugs his knees. I'm sorry. We'll try. I'm sorry. And we fade to black.
Huh.
That's where we'll end tonight's session.
No!
Roland North is possessed by the dark entity. That's a freebie. I will elaborate on that at the post show.
That's a freebie. I like it. Thank you so much for joining us for yet another episode of the Umbra Initiative. If you liked what you see and you want to see more, check us out. All of our social medias. You can check us out every week, 6:30 p.m. EST, over at twitch.tv/KeepTappingX. You can watch the VOD over at youtube.com/KeepTappingX. Look up the Umbra Initiative and you'll find us.
On everything.
We're on Spotify.
Everything.
Anywhere you get your podcasts, you'll find the audio form of this. Stick around. We're going to raid.
We're gonna raid someone.
Hell yeah.
Help someone out. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon if you're like, man, I can't wait a whole week. I need at least 30 more minutes of
At least
content.
30 more minutes
We'll give you at least 30 more minutes.
per
of
week
content.
Yeah, at
after
least
each
30.
episode.
That's a
And
promise, baby.
Go
30
to our
minutes.
Patreon. You can get the post show. All right.
Thanks for all the bits and subs and stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Chat's amazing as always. You guys are great. We love you.
Per usual.
Shout out to our higher tier Patreon members. We
Hell yeah.
got Legendary Watermelon and
Hell yeah.
Neo Boy. What's his full? We always call him Neo. It's Look It's Me Neo. Is that his total?
Look, it's Neo.
Look,
Look It's
Neo.
Neo. Thank you.
Yeah, we just call him Neo.
Yeah.
Who else we had tonight?
We had a bunch of people.
Thanks for the
Some-
bits. Thanks
the
for
bits.
the follow.
Yeah, thanks for the subs, all that. Thank you guys so much.
We got some people that-
Your support means the world to us. We're gonna see you next week. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.